Hey everyone, how's it going? Today is Wednesday, which means it's my ATN Transformers Day, of course. That's why I'm here. I don't know why I start my videos off like that almost every week, but either way, it's Wednesday, so here I am. This week's topic is 15 new facts about us, and since I wasn't around for the last set of 15 facts, these are just going to be 15 new facts anyway, although the first two are a little repetitive from my intro video, but if you didn't watch that one, then they're new. So, I guess we'll just get right into it. Number 1, I am 22 years old. Lame fact, I know. Number 2, I was born and raised in New Hampshire. I'm still living in the town I grew up in. I went off to college for a little while, but I'm back. I didn't intend to be back, but I'm back. Number 3 is that I am currently addicted to Trivia Crack. It's pretty much the greatest game on Facebook ever because it's not really annoying like the other ones. I guess this is kind of like a fact within a fact, but for those I play against, I never use any of like the power-ups or the cheats or whatever. Those little buttons at the bottom, I don't even know what any of them do. I just kind of guess, and if I get it wrong, I get it wrong and I learn something new. So I just kind of play it without even using the power-ups or whatever. So number 4 kind of relates to number 2. But after college, I was pretty much dead set on never coming back to this town, and at least living in this town. You know, now that I'm back, and I knew this is exactly what was gonna happen, my friends are here, my family's here, I don't really want to leave, but there's still a huge part of me that does. And that's mostly because there's no opportunity for me up here. I've been looking for a job since graduation, and it's pretty bad. So fact number 4 is that part of me still really wants to leave this town. Number 5 is that I am getting married in June to the love of my life. She is fabulous, and it took us several tries to set a date. We were originally going to get married in the fall of 2014, and then bumped it up to April of this year, and then we're like, oh, we're never gonna get done by April, so June. Number 6 is that I am a photographer, at least I like to consider myself one. I photographed some of our best friend's wedding. It's pretty much the only thing I've really done. I did some photographs, just kind of freelance style, of my sister's softball games, of her graduation, a bunch of other stuff. So I really love photography and art in general. Number 7, music is a necessity of life just as much as water is. I can't go a day without listening to music, it's impossible. And it makes me feel better, you know, when you're dealing with a lot of psychological crap. Music just really helps me feel better, so music is a life necessity for me. Number 8 is that I have a bachelor's degree in communication from Southern New Hampshire University. I am hoping to start a career in social media management soon. You know, like I said, there's no opportunity in this town, which is why I want to get out, but social media is it's something that can be done remotely, so part of me is let's start a business. Maybe I can do this. So be on the lookout for my social media management business in the future. Number 9 is that my favorite TV show is Once Upon a Time. I don't know what it is about this show, but it is, I don't know, it's just addicting. And I don't know if it's because it bounces back between 2 different time periods, or time periods, it's not really a time period, it's kind of weird, 2 different realms, I guess. But it's there's several different stories in one show, which I think is why it keeps my interest so much. I like other TV shows, but this one, I could just watch for hours and not even get bored with it. Let's see. Number 10 is that I am a very indecisive person, yet I am also very quick to make decisions, if that makes sense. Some things it takes me forever to decide, and then there's other things where I'm just I'm gonna do this, and I just go for it, and then sometimes I regret it, sometimes I don't. It's kind of a weird balancing act of being really indecisive and too quick to make decisions. Number 11 is that I view being trans as a very unique opportunity to kind of enlighten the world, and it's also an opportunity to meet new people and get to know people that you probably never would have been able to meet otherwise. And I love all the opportunities I've had. Not so much opportunities, but I've been contacted by a Baltimore magazine. You know, I get emails from TQ Nation, if anyone knows about TQ Nation, about a book that's being written that they were looking for answers to questions to and pictures for, and I submitted stuff for that, and it's a lot of opportunities that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise if I wasn't trans, and I wouldn't necessarily, like, it's not necessarily, yeah, I'm so glad to be trans and stuff like that, because, you know, most of us would like to have just been born in the correct body, but it's just, I don't know, I embrace it a lot because these opportunities have been great, and I don't know, I just feel better as a person getting all these opportunities that I never would have had otherwise, and I think it presents a unique experience, and I think a lot of us are able to talk about things more or be more vocal than, like, I've come out of my shell a lot since coming out as trans, and I don't know if that's just because of all these opportunities or because I'm starting to feel more comfortable in my body, but either way, I think it's a very unique opportunity for something different than, you know, just being born in the right body, if that makes sense. And like I said in a fact video I did on my personal channel a few months back, it wouldn't be a list of facts without me telling you all that I fell out of a shopping cart when I was 2.5 years old. So yeah, that's all. I fell out of a shopping cart when I was 2.5 years old. Backed my head up real good. Good stuff. Number 13 is that fried pickles are my favorite. Just in general, food, my favorite. I eat them, you know, if they're there, if they're on a menu, I eat them, basically. That's how it goes. And the sad part about it is I got a brand new deep fryer about 1.5 years ago, a little less than 1.5 years ago, and I still haven't used it yet. And I could have been making all the all the fried pickles in the world this past 1.5 years, and I'm just like either too lazy or I just don't want to deal with it in terms of the oil and all that or whatever. So yeah, fried pickles are probably my favorite thing ever. Number 14, I was once in a Jane Austen play, and you know, I was presenting as female at the time. I identified as a female, and this is like in 7th grade, but I was like, you are not getting me in a dress, so I did the whole play not in a dress, and it was kind of hilarious because, yeah, everyone else was in these like big elaborate dresses, and I was just like shorts and a t-shirt, like, no. But I mean, they let me still do it, so I mean, there's that. It was like some summer camp or something, but yeah, the hindsight 2020 thing. Yeah. Number 15, the last fact, is that I research everything. If I don't know the answer to something, it's Googled. If I want to like start taking some medication for anything, I Google the side effects, what it interacts with, and all that stuff. You know, it's probably why I like Trivia Crack so much. I like learning, so I just research everything. So I guess that's pretty much it. There are probably a lot more interesting things I could say, but I was having a really hard time coming up with this list today, and I don't know why. But if you have any questions or anything, feel free to contact me. You know, all my links are in the description like they always are. And I guess I will see you all next week. Have a good week.